Any from their coalition come up? There's no kind of a delay.
No, at the moment, no.
I
I see it.
Okay, I see it on mine. Got the countdown going on. Okay. Oh, I'll say why that countdown. As you're preparing, everybody.
That was fast. Excuse me.
All right. I think we live now. Making sure everything's in order and everything. What's going on, everybody? It's NC and the place to be. Chill Toy Mr. A&E for a WrestleMania live stream. And joining me on night one of WrestleMania is the man, the myth, the reality, the revolutionary, Q-Flow, Flo the Rookie.
Yeah.
Oh, man, are you a little sour tonight? Y'all not going out to that party afterwards?
Nah, we still got business to take care of tomorrow, man.
All right, but y'all better pack the bags up. And then also joining me is my lovely wife, the greatest catch, Lady Sketch.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, guys, look, WrestleMania Night 1 is in the books. WrestleMania goes Hollywood. And I was wondering how this whole thing was going to shake out and everything. Then I was like, you know what? I thought for Night 1, I thought it was pretty good. Actually, I thought there was just one match that was just kind of like...
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I was saying, hell yeah, this was good.
Yeah, it was good. There was about one match I felt as though it was like, And I mean, we'll get to that when we get to that stuff like that. I know we all got our own opinions about things like that also, but we was excited. You know what I'm saying? I came over. My sister and her boyfriend Tim came over. My son was down there watching everything like that, so I know. So and I had to work also. I know Q4 had to work also, but we had to make sure we get back for that. So, and tomorrow night, stay tuned for that because we plan on having the same people here also along with Quattro. Okay, because Quattro's going to join us for night 2, he said. So, I got everybody could shout out to my man Prime out there. I know Prime was out there working, he out there touring and stuff like that. So I know he could not be on this live show right now. It would have been funny to hear his opinions about certain things and stuff like that. But if you know, Q, I know you over there, you can tell him in the chat, you know, to go pull up to the live stream and stuff like that, so you know he can participate in some kind of way. If you, you can handle that for me. All right, so look, WrestleMania 39. We got the Cool in the Gang Hollywood swinging is, part of the. I ain't talking about the weekend. I don't care what that song is. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Cool the Gang and Hollywood Swing. I was like, all right, we good. And I like how they had the stage. I watched the whole video. I sent it to y'all of how they open up the stage and everything. I like the whole Oscars movie theater type look.
Yeah, I like the stage.
I thought it was really good, especially for things that don't really do stages anymore. But I thought it was really, really good. So they had that. They had Kevin Hart do the opening after. Was it the American Beautiful by Carrie G? Do you know who Carrie G is? She said she's from Oakland.
Becky G.
Becky G.
I'm sorry. Live. Becky G. Do you know who Becky G is?
Yeah. She's an artist. She's an artist. I've heard of her before. I don't listen to her, but I know who she is.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, we had Becky G do it. Kevin Hart does the opening video package of like the Hollywood thing. I was like, hey, did he call Dwayne and say, hey, look, I'll take over since you ain't gonna be here this year?
I promise you. I was like, did y'all do this because people would think that he was coming since since Kevin Hart was here, but.
No.
Okay.
First of all, The Rock would never appear on night
one.
I'm aware, but I'm
it's night one.
What was the point?
I feel you on that. So he does that. So then after that, The Miz and Snoop Dogg is already in the ring. And I was like, it's great to see Snoop D-O-double-G back in the ring. And then, because we had a fall out with his cousin a little last year. But I'm saying, but good to see Snoop back up in the joint. So The Miz and Snoop just basically there, hyping up WrestleMania. Doing the Titus and Hogan better than the Titus and Hogan. So for WrestleMania, was it 37? They did that.
That was
showing off all the matches.
Lord,
that was a mess.
The first one we kick off is the United States Championship match: Austin Theory versus John Cena. This is the opener match. I figured this was probably the opener so Cena can hurry up and get back to whatever movie he's recording. And
that's the energy it gave.
Yeah, that's the real energy it gave. Cena, you know what? I'm glad Cena was here. Like, it's okay. It's a star pop and everything, but I was like, this is the most simple match, most simple entrance, most simple everything from Cena at WrestleMania, because he came out with the Make a Rich Kids, which was nice. Yeah. And I thought he was gonna bring out like everyone. I mean, you can't bring out everyone. He can't
bring out all of them. He was a clue on Jeopardy the other day. He's done like over 600 wishes.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, the man's something else, but he can't bring them all out, obviously. But he brought a couple of the kids on the stage and everything, and gave them the handcuff, time to go to work, showing off his ball spot.
Ball spot, it's coming in strong.
It is. Cena, they go a little back and forth. At one point, Theory bites Cena in the ear to get the advantage. Hits a rolling drop kick on Cena, goes forward. Again, he misses, and Cena goes for the STF. Meanwhile, Theory bites him again. But then Cena comes out, does his usual shoulder tackles, do that, the you can't see me things. Goes for the A, knocks the ref.
Start doing the moves of doom.
Yeah, the moves of doom,
yeah. Come.
As I call me, start hitting the greatest hits. So he knocks the ref down, and he goes for another STF. But then Austin Theory taps out, but the ref doesn't see it. And there's still no ref. Then he goes for the most stiffest low blow. I was like, did it even look real? He doing that low blow to Cena, and Theory hits him with the A-Town down. Austin Theory wins the matchup. Out of all my notes that I have here, I'm looking at right now, that only took 2 sentences. Because the match wasn't really much of anything.
Yeah, right.
That was the whole low point of the night.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was.
And I'm like, did we open with that?
That's what I was going to say. It will be one thing if this was like, this is the filler bathroom match. This is the first match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was just like, all right, whatever, let's go. Let's move on.
I understand.
It was confusing to say the least.
Say what?
I was saying it was confusing to say the least.
Yeah, you can say that. So it Theory wins, which is, I mean, nobody expected John Cena to probably to win, even though he castrated Theory on television.
Definitely did.
Yeah. So, but nobody expected him to win. I was like, it was just man, Cena done. I'm sorry. He ain't got no more to be be doing these matches.
No, he's like, I'm gonna come here as a favor to y'all, but y'all better have that PJ ready when I'm done.
Yeah. The next match is WrestleMania Showcase match, which me personally, it was John Cena. This should open the show because this was hot all the way through. where we had Braun Strowman and Ricochet, the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, and Alpha Academy. I should have known Street Fighters was going to be Street Fighter. Excuse me. The Street Profits was going to be.
I was about to say the who?
The Street Fighters, right? So you get. I should know they was going to be taken care of because they got the full entrance. Everybody was coming out as they was getting down the ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, damn, y'all rushing them through, but Street Fighters got the whole thing. And Titus O'Neil was on commentary, so we got to see Titus O'Neil. So,
I was like, y'all just bought him out just so we knew he was here.
Yeah, I was like, global ambassador, y'all.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, he was on there, but see, like he was on there. I got all this together, just so y'all know that.
Oh God.
He did. So as the match is going on, Gable with the feet of strength. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, don't sleep on Chad Gable. Hits a chaos theory on.
Man.
Go ahead. Preach,
no, listen. Split them up, all right?
Yeah.
Please.
Split them. Let him go ahead. Let Otis go ahead and do his OT stick. Split them up. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. Gable is like he's right there, Kurt Angle mode. Like split them up.
Yeah. I agree. Get rid of them. Split them up. He does a chaos theory on Strowman, and then Ivar goes for a moonsault. And then he misses the moonsault. Then Strowman says, "Big man is flying," and so he gets on top. Strowman didn't even get a. First, he scared me. If y'all watch the training video him and Ricochet had on YouTube, he was teasing like he's about to go for a shooting star person. I said he better not.
Why y'all put him with? Like, if I was Ricochet, I would be like, why y'all stick me with this man?
Yeah, seriously.
He obviously he not messing with us little people. Why he out here trying to jump off the top rope and whatnot? Well, sit down.
He barely balanced up on there and kills and hits a splash on the Ivar. So more into the match, we go a Tower of Doom spot. Basically, we have two people going there about to go and get superplex somebody. Somebody's going to powerbomb them, but they stayed in a position where it's like a stalling suplex, which is very very seated. Then Ricochet comes off the top with a crossbody, and then so Strowman goes outside. It's time to go up to Strowman Express. So
no, thank you.
Strowman goes out, hits about hits everybody for the first round, and then he says, "Oh, we're gonna do this again."
Oh my gosh!
So he does it again, but Dawkins says, "Y'all know, bro, not today. I'm tired of this shit today."
Who was it on commentary? Was like, I guess we're doing this again.
It could have been Titus. It could have been. I don't know,
because I was like, this is how I also feel.
Yeah, boy. And Dawkins pounced him, and I'm like, let me tell you something. This is why I miss Prime this one. Let me tell you something. Prime like a good pounce. Mm-hmm. It wasn't no Keith Lee Adam Cole pounce, but it was a pounce, and he just knocked Strowman down. He said, "No, man, I feel that ladies sketch cause I had a Planet Fitness body. I'm showing we ready today." Yeah. But then Ricochet hold before the match is over.
He ain't throwing no weights.
Ricochet just bounced on top rope and just launches himself to the top of the ceiling. It comes down with a shooting star press to the point where it's just like, oh damn, I already flipped during the move. I might as well just come down as a reckless splash. That's how high he jumped. So then he goes into the ring and does try to do a shooting star press on the Dawkins. And then Dawkins puts the knees up, and then Montez hits the frog splash while he's still draped over the knees of Dawkins, and Dawkins hits the roll up, and the Street Profits win the matchup in a high octane, fast paced, never slowed down matchup.
Yep.
I thought the matchup was better than Cena in theory.
It was a good match. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, this right here could have opened the show.
Better than Cena in theory.
Yeah, I mean the crowd was getting excited. Everybody was excited. I was like, this could have opened up the match, opened up the thing right here. But
here
once
we
again,
go.
I guess star power was over, so that's what happened. Third matchup, we get Seth Rollins taking on Logan Paul. So Logan Paul says, "Wait, my clock says it's 1996. Let me get
you stupid.
Let me get the zip line, and I'm gonna come down like Shawn Michaels." And I was just like, I mean, it's WrestleMania. You gotta do the entrances.
You gotta do something.
You gotta do that. So he comes out, and then he comes out with this mascot from his Prime energy drink. Has anybody tried that energy drink yet?
Our kid has apparently.
Nope.
I have not.
So what did he say about the energy drink?
No, he said it was pretty good. I was like, I refuse to buy anything by the Paul brothers, so. I didn't purchase this for you, did I?
So, as they come down, Seth Rollins comes down. Like, I can't describe this outfit.
You can.
But okay, help me out here. Pretty in Pink.
No, I thought you were talking about the overcoat.
Yeah, but that overcoat that led into what the fuck?
The overcoat. He had the overcoat and then underwear. He had his, you know what I mean? Stripper finest on.
He definitely did. It was giving Magic Mike 6.
Double XL.
I don't even know what number they on now. I was like, oh, is this what we're doing? Becky just be letting you leave out the house and whatever, huh? Yeah, that's how I feel. A lot of times, like, she just be letting you leave out.
Yeah. They come out, so, but also, he had the orchestra structure.
The orchestra.
Yeah.
Conductor,
excuse me. Conducting us to do his theme song. Mm-hmm. I thought that was kind of cool, because I was sitting looking like, where's the orchestra at? I know my wife was thinking the same thing. Like, where's the orchestra at? But we're the orchestra.
For a WrestleMania entrance, I was just like, meh. But, I mean, it was just a cool
I think it's one of the things.
A lot of these entrances were kind of normal.
Yeah.
Well, until I get to Mysterio. But, yeah, we'll
until
I think they had the best ones.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, in the beginning, Logan Paul has the advantage on Seth Rollins. Mostly throughout the match. He's getting the better of Seth Rollins. But then he goes and misses a moonsault and goes to the outside. Seth does a dive through the ropes 3 times. And then he gives a curb stomp to Logan Paul's hand on the steel steps. Now, this whole time, that Prime Energy mascot is still there. The first thing I thought of was, they got to be Jake Paul. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing I thought of.
I thought so, too.
Yeah.
I thought so, too.
I said, and then Logan Paul hits the one lucky punch on Seth Rollins, but he kicks out. Then Rollins hits a powerbomb Paul, but then as his advantage, the Prime Energy drink pulls him out. I'm like, it must be Jake. But when Seth Rollins pulls off his mask or his seam that's covering up his face, it's KSI. Let me tell y'all right now. Do I know who this brother is?
Do not know.
No. I don't know anything about Logan Paul. My son knew him.
Thank God for our kid.
Yeah. What you want to say, Q?
I said I do.
You do?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, well, just because I knew they had like, they used to have beef, or maybe it was just internet beef. I don't know. And then next thing I know, they came out with this Prime Energy drink together, and I'm just like, oh shit, all right. But I know KSI does the usual YouTube stuff, reaction videos, crap like that. So
okay, yeah, the same crap we do over here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, no, shut up.
Yeah, so they beat down Seth Rollins, and then they clear off the table. So just like Logan Paul did with Roman Reigns, as he was live streaming, recording him doing the frog splash to look to Roman Reigns. He's up there drinking his Prime Energy drink, and KSI has Seth Rollins laid across. They're not able trying to record as Paul about to come down. But as soon as Paul about to jump, they may have been all maybe by like a millisecond or a second. Seth Rollins pulls the Prime KSI on the table, and Paul hits him through the announce table and gives him a frog splash. I thought that was actually kind of cool. Yeah. So then Seth goes in the ring, hits the pedigree, and then Logan Paul kicks out. Logan Paul hits a big frog on Rollins, his frog splash on Rollins, and Rollins kicks out. So now Logan Paul's like, we better go for the finish. You better take it home. He gets his inner Shane McMahon on, about to do a coast to coast.
Oh Jesus!
So as he's about to do the coast to coast, Seth Rollins gives him a super kick out the air, and then gives him a curb
stomp. Soul out his body.
Exactly as it should have been, and wins the matchup as he should have, and Seth Rollins wins the matchup. I don't like Logan Paul. Y'all know I don't like Logan Paul. Y'all know I don't like the Paul brothers and anything like that. But however, it was a decent match though.
It was. I
Hell yeah.
Have to give props where props are due.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
So you got,
I ain't got much else. I ain't got many other kind words.
Yeah. Next up is the trios match, or the 6-women's tag match, however you want to call it. Damage Control taking on Becky Lynch, Lita and Trish Stratus. So Damage Control just came out kind of regular. Nothing special about
it.
Damage
Was
Control.
special because Bayley did not have on her rainbow clearance red clothes.
Yeah, Bayley will have.
I don't know what her fit. I don't know what her outfit was supposed to be.
I actually thought you would probably know that, kid. Like maybe
I thought it was like for some reasons I thought she was a Power Rangers villain, but I'm like I don't know who.
You sure?
So I just couldn't pinpoint it.
I gotta look it up because I was like, is it a I thought maybe it was an anime reference I didn't know of some kind.
That too. Well, yeah, it could have. I really had no clue. I know Twitter knows.
I'm sure they do.
I'll find
Let's look it up. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna look.
So Becky Lynch and Trish and Lita have like this comic book Sin City type entrance. If anybody's seen the movie Sin City where it's black and white, you got the rain coming down, it's very comic book and animated, but it's not really animated at all. That's the kind of entrance this film gave to me. So with that being said, they all came out in the black and white with the rain coming down. Lita went to one side. Trish came down, which, by the way, Trish Stratus had on an updated version of her WrestleMania 21 attire when they went to Hollywood the last time.
Trish had them things
out. Them things was thangin'. Okay, I'm just saying. I was just like, she don't look.
I felt like a kid again. I'm like, oh my God, this is the woman I fell in love with as a child.
Let me tell you something. Trish, the funny thing was, I was just like, man, Trish don't look retired. And I think my son said something about, well, I think she's retired. So by the way, like she looks at the face. I was like, he don't know what I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
He don't know. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know what I'm
he
saying?
don't know. Bless his heart. He a kid.
You know what I'm saying? Thank man. I was just like, all right. But I was like,
them things was out. I'm like, damn. And you know what? She's been consistent with it. That's the other thing. She's been consistent with them. Things has been out consistently. And I'm just like, damn, Trish. Yeah. You're blessing my heart here.
You're damn right, Trish. I was like, you go ahead with that. So Lita, for some reason, was taking a lot of the heat in this match. I was like, Lita, you trying to show that you can still go like today? I'm like, it's
bro,
okay.
they was going off on her on Twitter apparently.
Oh shit, what happened? Y'all let me know.
I gotta find this stuff, but I did see in like the wrestling group threads, they was like, bro, they letting her have it on Twitter, and I was like, ouch.
Oh snap! I mean, was she the slowest? Oh, sure. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know what else. Personally, it could have been. So when Trish gets the hot tag, she goes to her greatest hit. She hits the stratosphere, the stratosphere, all that kind of stuff. To the outside, we have, I think it's Dakota Kai on the top rope, and Lita and Trish hoist Trish Stratus up for that handstand to do her stratosphere, I think she calls it, and takes Dakota Kai down to the outside on top of Bayley and Io Sky. Bayley and Becky have the moments in the ring going back and forth trying to hit each other's finishing moves. And then all hell breaks loose. They all break down. And then they all end up fighting on the outside. After, Bayley hits her belly to belly on Trish. And Lita hits a twist of fate, stuff like that. They all roll to the outside. Io, the way a moonsault should be done, hits a moonsault from the outside to everybody involved. Then the ref starts counting. I was just like, what have you seen in a 6-man tag? The ref start counting. And they all went back in the ring at the same time. Then they all kind of reset each other. Then it was like, okay, let's go back to it. So the legal women are Becky and Bayley. Becky hits a manhandle slam from the middle rope on the Bayley. And after Lita hits a moonsault both on Dakota Kai and Io Sky after she cleared it, thank God. Because every time Lita today hits the moonsault, I'd be scared.
Yeah, so, as you should be.
As you should be, right? And then they win the matchup. I am so sick of Becky Lynch doing this manhandle slam. So sick of it. I don't like it.
He really hates it.
Her doing the rob or something like that. But how y'all think about it? I didn't think the match was bad. I didn't think it was great. I just thought it was in the middle.
Unfortunately, this is a women's bathroom match.
It was in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I knew where my priorities were, and it was on Trish Stratus's moves. So
I am glad you were so honest, bro. It's like, it's cool. But then
I don't want to objectify, but I mean, let's just be honest. Them things was things.
Thank you. I got you. So now we get father versus son. We get the whole story and everything building up to it. Now, me and Q was talking about on the predictions how we wanted Dom to come out. We said this. And we was like, yo, Dom will get some heel heat if he come out there in that low rider.
I said for something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was all Q idea. I'm not even going to take no credit for that. So, but what they did here, I thought was kind of cool. Because they had like a whole, like, you know, pre-taped video with them in this prison yard. Going through the prison, that Dom is in his cell. Like, this man, hard time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Man, going through hard time. It's like, yo, man, you got to have this match at WrestleMania. They got, you know, before he come out the cell, because, you know, Dom is dangerous now. Before he come out the cell, they got to put the cuffs on him. All right? And then they got take him into the corrections van.
My God,
I was sitting there like, man, that boy come out there better than Goldberg, huh? So so they had the van. He drives him away. Then you see the van come up at WrestleMania, and they let him out. He got it looked like the Rey Mysterio mask from Halloween Havoc 1997. If y'all are listening, y'all know y'all can post that in the chat below. But I think that was the mask. And he came out there. He got the police all around him, stuff like that. It wasn't a lowrider, but I did like that though. I did enjoy it.
However,
so Dom was in the ring, and then all of a sudden, I hear Snoop. Excuse me, I hear Dre.
It's still Snoop record.
Because
it's both of them. Yeah.
Hold on now. You know who I'm married to. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. If you don't get the hip hop stuff right, you know what I'm saying.
It's him rapping. So that's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, you the hip hop novice. So it's all right.
It's cool,
if I got it wrong, it'd be a problem.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying. So, ain't nothing but a G thing, right? Yeah. When I heard that, was just like, what's happening? So then
I was confused.
They go shoot to the back, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, yo, Mysterio in the lowrider with Snoop.
I'm just like, why y'all ain't hit the switches?
I don't know.
We should have hit the switches on it.
Yeah, they should have hit the switches. Yeah. Let it bounce a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, they should have did that. Then Snoop had something called about the trunk. I forgot what it said in the trunk.
Oh my God! But doesn't have to be.
I forgot what it said.
God. It don't have to be told to be sold or something like that. Why can't I remember it?
Because
we getting old.
Yeah, look, that was hot. So they blasting up with a G thing until they get to the outside, because it starts back in like the back area as he drives through. Then once it hit that, then we hit the Eddie Guerrero music. I
was like, that's here. I was like, y'all.
This is what I wanted from Dom for that heel heat.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no,
he had to come in the freaking.
But what is the one thing I?
I'm sorry.
But what is the one thing I said though? I said that low ride gonna get a pop though, and they don't want Dom getting no pop. No matter what happens, it's gonna get a pop. Even when they come out, they don't know it's Dom. It's gonna get a pop. Yeah. So they go get the pop to Mysterio. So then they play that. That's when they should have hit the switches.
Yeah.
Doing the Eddie Guerrero part, but then they did. Then when Ray got out and went to the stage, then they played the Rey Mysterio music. I was like, this man came out to 3 different songs. Dope. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
That was dope. It looked like he had like flash gear.
He had it. No, it was Great Muda.
Oh,
that was a Muda mask.
Okay. That's why I was like, because I was like, I think Flash. I'm not getting Flash here. So yeah, he comes down in there, and I was just like, yo, this thing right here is just dope. So when the match started, we got a little back and forth thing. Ray has Dom in the corner. Ray pulls out from his wrestling gear. He pull out the belt. And he spanked Dom old school style.
Oh yeah.
And then after the first one got cheered, he just started wailing on Dominic's ass in the corner like, yo, spank that motherfucker for all the stuff he do. So Dom goes to the outside. And Dom like, yo, man, I ain't gonna be getting whipped like that though. So he go over to his mama and his sister. And then he
He gonna ask his mom, "You gonna let him do that to me?" Yes.
Yes. Whoop it off. But he better give me a turn. I don't know if y'all saw NXT earlier when Candice LeRae and John Gargano was whooping Grayson Waller with them kendo sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he takes the drink, either his mom was drinking or his sister was drinking, and throw it right in her face.
I was like, bro, I don't think
sister.
that was acting. She was ready to really go off on that.
Because when they slowed it down, it was one of those like that Joe got her mouth. She was spitting that short out and everything. Was like,
after the show, she definitely pieced him out. For sure.
I'm about to say, I think that Joe was a little bit more physical than the piece out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a possibility that happened. So he does drink his sister's face, and then so his dad goes and attacks her. So we go more. We get some more action in the ring. And then Dom gets in his mom's face, and then she hits him with the slap.
Yeah.
And then she slapped it. Then Ray come out, make sure you go kiss his wife, and they're like, "No, I got this." He comes back in, and then all of a sudden we see these gang members. I'm not playing. They're not gang members.
Not gang members.
Finn Balor came out there in that pro
bandana. Get that bandana off your face.
He said, "We in Inglewood."
Great Street Crip, man.
He just said no. He called the Unity Gang. He put the Crips of Bloods together, mixed with that purple.
Bruh, ain't nobody doing that.
No. You can do not say no. We are not liable. Mr. A&E does not know what he's talking about. All right, to my LA folks, Grape Street Crips, we know.
Not Grape purple. It ain't
Street.
It's Irvine. Ain't no gangs in Manchester.
Listen,
in
Irvine. Listen, they in LA. All right, Irvine Crip, Grape Street Crip, they wear purple. All right, this isn't I fuse the Bloods and Crips together. Like, listen, I'm the gang culture guy here. I'm letting y'all know it's true.
I hear what you're saying, but I guarantee you Finn Balor ain't over there checking in with nobody, okay? I don't think...
Oh, no. I'm not talking about Finn. I'm talking about Mr. A&E saying they fuse the gangs together. Like, because it's purple and red and blue make purple. No, we are...
Either way... He need to take that damn bandana off his face.
But yes, he does need to take the bandana off.
Yeah,
like,
I was just like, you can't be out here with this bandana on your face trying to look hard, and your homie over here got a pack of 1B purple in his head with the Jermaine Jackson slick down on the side. Stop it. Everyone stop it.
Damian Priest came by that joint ready.
I said, so why y'all see that video of the man who had 4 different hairstyles? That's what was going on right there with him. Come on now. Everybody stop.
They was out there looking sharp, like, because, we got a WrestleMania to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the card, but I got to do something, So, they was down there, and then Ray tries to go for, like, it's like a flip Hurricane Rana from the powerbomb form, but then Dom just slams him to the bomb tempo, his head bounces off. Then that was hard. So then, what's wrong, Lisa?
Somebody has the volume up on the screen.
Oh, it's probably me right there. So... Then Ray goes to the top rope, and Priest knocks Ray off, and then all of a sudden, it's like, "Oh, we're gonna let that happen." There's Santos and which my wife called Legado del Fantasma.
I actually said their name. I gave them their credit.
Isn't that so good? Because she always be called Santos and them.
That's all. They always Santos and them to me. And after tonight, they're gonna go back to being Santos and them.
Okay, first of all, they are the LWO. Officially, thanks to
right
Ray.
now, yeah.
So I was like, okay, they brought that back. That's pretty cool. But still, they came out there. Santos, dove his body through onto Damian Priest, and Dom. So Dom hits a 619 on Mysterio, then the Frog Splash, but Ray kicks out. So then in the corner, Dom goes for a chain. Meanwhile, I didn't mention at the beginning, Bad Bunny's on the Spanish commentary table.
Sure was. I was waiting. I said, come on, Bad Bunny.
Yes.
Spanish speakers unite. Because you just better be over here for a reason.
Yeah, okay. Hey, look, I was over there I want to turn to the Espanol channel so I can hear what Bad Bunny was saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
So he grabs the chain, but Bad Bunny grabs and said, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Somebody said Bad Bunny was, they said Bad Bunny grabbed the chain like he had money on this fight.
Or that draft kick. So it was then Mysterio hits Dom with the 619 and then his Frog Splash. And then Mysterio wins the matchup, brings his wife and his daughter into the ring to celebrate. And Michael Cole, this could have been what. This could have been Dom.
Those two
right.
bozos.
Hey, Aaliyah, I need you to like wear a belt or something.
I knew you was gonna say that. I
missed it. What happened?
Her thong came out.
Her thong was out
when she was getting in the ring.
Huh?
When Michael Cole called them bozos.
Bozos.
I said, sir, come on. we gotta.
Have this time instead of sticking with those bozos.
Those two bozos. I'm sorry. Woo, yeah. Somebody had to come back and do the 619 properly.
Yeah, you do not like Dom doing the 619.
I don't like. Let me come back. Come back. He should have went to NXT. I don't care. Y'all can crucify me. I don't care.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Oh, no. I don't know what's wrong with Dom Dad because we really straight negated that Dom lost. And she was like, "We're gonna wait till Finn wins tomorrow so Desiree completely can celebrate." And I was just like,
"No, but she did address and was just like, oh, he's a deadbeat. We didn't want to give him any energy." And I was like, "Girl, hush up, okay? Sit here, celebrate your title win, hush."
That is true stuff because next up is for the SmackDown Women's Championship, which means two things. One, it's not going to main event the show. No. Because everybody was worried about it's going to main event the show. And we get close to the end. I was just like, oh, we actually doing pretty good on time here. Mm-hmm.
Yo, did you hold up? Pretty good on time. Not really. It was over at midnight, wasn't we?
Here's the thing. WrestleMania is usually standard 4-hour show. It usually from 2001.
Right.
WrestleMania has always been should have been always 4 hours. Now, with that being said, of course we had them real long 7-hour shows. We didn't need that. Yeah. But if this had started at 7, we would have been done at 11. I thought it started at 7, but it started at 8. Mm-hmm. I was like, it was gonna start at 8, so I just went to midnight. So I was like, okay, yeah. When I say good on time, we ain't doing the hours at prime time. He talking about them 5-6 hour shows. We ain't here 1 o'clock in the morning, and Kevin Owens is just now hitting the stunner. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
We ain't doing that. So that's what I mean.
But over there wasn't even that late.
It wasn't.
It was 8 o'clock. What 9 o'clock over there?
Well, they 3 hours. Yeah, they 3 hours behind. They about to go turn up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, side note, Q, I know you seen the tournament while they been here, didn't you?
I saw a clip of Hit Row rapping over there.
You ain't seen
that
Joe?
Was the one. I say that's the clip you saw.
You ain't seen
Samoa Joe was doing the PSA.
You ain't seen Samoa Joe get his life to home.
No.
He was over there getting his. He was they was partying. I mean, AEW and WWE was over there while they made a party.
There was a lot. There was a lot of people over there.
Yeah, Adam Cole, Britt Baker, Jade was over there. All of, like I said, all the Hit Row reunited. They Samoa Joe out there getting his life. Usos, Naomi, all of them was over there. Grayson Waller, they was over there partying. So, side note, you gotta go look because Prime sent me some of the clips. You gotta go check out some of these clips of when he's partying. But anyway,
yeah.
Because I was like, Joe was getting his life.
He really was.
But you know what the funny thing is? Every time I see him get his life, it make me happy and surprised. But he be at every Wale
Mania because you know it's finna be. They know it's finna be a turn up.
Every one. So SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair, Rhea. Rhea comes out first, and then Charlotte Flair comes out in a coat that my wife did not like.
It's not that I didn't like the coat. I'm like, sis, don't you come out with robes? Why do you have
with the robe on? Yeah. She got this BMF bubble coat.
She got the Montclair puffer puffer cape train. What's happening, sis? What's going on?
I was sitting like, damn, Charlotte, you really do be having them no nice robe. Ric Flair would never.
Exactly.
Goddamn.
It's WrestleMania. Since you got on a North Face, what's going on? And then took it off and had some regular gear on. I was like, oh.
She knew she was losing.
I really feel
you know how
like
Mania Charlotte went to and knew she was losing.
I don't know, man. I just it felt like it was whatever.
It was just like, oh, okay. I was like, Since you cold, take it back for 99-2000.
Somebody did say that it was cold. Like somebody that was there in one of the wrestling groups said it was cold and a thing. But I doubt that she knew that before she got there. She planned to wear this coat before they came.
At least it could have been white, so I could think Heartbreak Hotel, baby.
Shut up. I don't know, man. I was like, maybe because it's designer. I don't know, but that just felt weird. Didn't feel on brand. Here we go.
There you go. So Michael Cole has to make sure, every time WWE does history, because, what was it when I listened to Solomon the other day? He said, Triple H shit, Stephanie McMahon invented women.
Apparently. So, they was just like, for the first time here, vaginas. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. 4 of them. All right.
We did it. So they're like, we're going to make sure we had the first women's main event. We're going to have the first black women's main event. We're going to have the first all women's in
the team, the ref, what was it? The ring announcer, the timekeeper, the bell person who rung the bell. Like, Jesus Christ, y'all, just start the match.
Yeah. They was like, we the history makers.
Listen, he be on it.
That's really funny. So at the beginning, Rhea's dominating the match. I'm just like, damn, Charlotte, get a hit in. So. And I was like, is she going to squash her or whatever? So Rhea goes for the riptide, but Charlotte turns into a great DDT. Rhea sells the DDT like RVD used to do. Remember back when RVD used to plant his head right there in the ring? He used to stand up straight up in the handstand. That's what Rhea be doing.
Yeah.
She sounds like the good old RVD. That was a great DDT. And that's when we got in the second gear. Mm-hmm. Because at the first year, Charlotte got asked for that.
She was definitely beating her up like Stacy from the Wood.
Yeah. So Flair goes for a moonsault, but then Rhea runs up and gives her a German suplex where it's like a over-rotated German suplex where she falls flat on her stomach, and then she goes for the pin. Charlotte kicks out. Flair is on the outside. Flair goes for a spear, but then he hits the steel steps, and then Rhea goes back and gives her a face plant, and then Flair kicks out again. So then, now this time, we're back in the ring. Rhea goes for another German suplex. Whew. I don't know what happened.
I'm very, confused as to what happened.
I think what happened was...
Is this the one where she, fell on her face?
Yeah, her face and neck where... Because it looked like... I don't know if Charlotte was thinking about going for a reversal to land on her feet. I don't know if she's trying to go for one of them over-rotated where she falls on her stomach, or if whatever happened, but Rhea goes for the German, and Charlotte, you see, is flipping, and she lands right on her face and neck.
That
awkwardly.
Shit looked like it hurt.
And when she got up, her nose was definitely bleeding.
Yep.
And
on the front, not the...
on the front, which is kind of scary because I don't know if any of y'all was watching Ring of Honor and see Dante Martin get injured. Off that
the ankle injury, right?
Yeah. That extremely stupid spot, and I'm sorry for all the hardcore fans out there. That was an
fuck y'all! It was stupid.
It was an unnecessary spot. You didn't need to do that.
Part of me wants to know what, but I also don't want to watch it if I know. No, you told me, but I don't know if I want to watch.
You know a Canadian Destroyer move, right?
Yes.
They had a set of tables set up on the outside,
Lord.
And they had a ladder bridge in the ring.
This just sounds bad.
And then Phoenix hit a Canadian Destroyer off the ladder bridge to the outside through the tables on the Dante Martin. Didn't need to happen.
No.
It didn't need that spot. It does not need to happen. Okay, I was like, that is just too asking for it. Yeah, so I didn't get an update on the injury or anything like that, so I refuse to see that again. So
at this point, y'all might as well just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna do the Canadian Destroyer into a grave on fire. Like, come on, y'all doing too much.
So yeah, that's what I was worried about. That Flair hits a big boot and then a moonsault to the outside. Which God, I hate Flair's moonsaults. I hate Flair's moonsaults.
Every time they get, she revving up for him, he be like, here we go.
She over rotates.
Exactly. Scary. She over rotates the moonsault all the time. And I don't understand that. And I was like, she's athletic as shit. When she does the corkscrew one, it's fine, but God, that moonsault, even Charlotte be like, you gonna get all this body. Charlotte is like, you gonna get these feet. And I'm just like, what? So, she's back in the ring. Flair almost hits the ref, and Rhea hits a headbutt, hits a riptide, And then she tries to go for the cover, but Charlotte kicks out. And I'm like, oh, damn, she got the riptide. So then she goes for her reverse cloverleaf, the prison lock, whatever she calls it, and Charlotte makes it to the ropes. And then she goes and hits a spear on Rhea, and then Rhea kicks out. So now when they go on the top rope, Charlotte about to go on the top rope, but Rhea hits her head right there on that little steel post that they had. Flares limp. She's like out of it.
Yep.
Rhea says, oh, we doing it from the top then. From the middle rope, she's a riptide on Charlotte, make sure she pins her very inappropriately like she's supposed to, and then wins the women's championship. Shout out to Rhea, the way it should have been. I'm happy for Rhea. Who got Rhea rebuilding their fantasy? Is it me?
I'm pretty sure somebody got it.
No, I have Oscar. I don't have Prime got it. Oh yeah, Prime got big tonight. So yeah. So she wins the matchup.
Guess who has Charlotte?
Oh, I heard that in your voice, bro. I heard that in your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no! I was hoping. I was like, please don't let it come back around.
Oh, the LA, who by the way was over as hell on SmackDown.
He did. They were very upset when he got eliminated.
Yeah. So here's the deal. Side note, I had to.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So who got Rhea? Park got Rhea Ripley?
No, you got Rhea Ripley.
I got Rhea also.
Yeah.
With Oscar.
Yes.
Wait, no.
Yes.
What? I thought
unless
Prime
y'all
had her.
traded and didn't update this list.
Sheesh. That's right.
You had Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, you won then, dude. Because you got Cody too, right?
No, Prime got Cody. Of course.
Prime has. I'm getting my.
Prime
I'm getting mixed up.
But Prime had Braun Breaker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, he Lady Sketch would have had Cody.
Yeah, but if Cody wins tomorrow, he still gets.
Look.
Nobody told me. I didn't know.
I figured as much as Cody be trying to inject himself with black people,
listen,
you automatically.
We're not doing this. We're
you
not.
see him in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Wasn't he rapping Tupac lyrics?
You showed me. He was sitting next to Bianca and
Montez,
right? I mean, I listen.
Yeah, but he was
I
sitting
got
next to
my.
Triple H too. Man.
I got my point with Carmelo, the Street Profits, Sami Zayn, and Wesley.
Jeez, you racked up.
Yeah, wow, you racked up pretty big on these people. You racked up pretty.
I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, fair enough. I ain't gonna complain. So as I went I thought we about to get ready for the main event. I missed a whole segment.
We needed some filler.
Yeah, we need some filler. Okay, and then I got it caused me to get into a little bit of an argument / debate with my son and my sister's boyfriend, because when I came back, Pat McAfee was in the ring. I went upstairs to go to the bathroom to get my wife some water,
yeah,
and then Pat McAfee was in the ring with the Miz, yeah, and Snoop Dogg, and I was like, "What's happening?" Right, and then next thing you know, there's like an impromptu match. Q, can you fill me in? Because trust me, the answers I was getting was not accurate. Okay,
I got you. So they came out to do the usual. We set a record. Blah blah blah. 80,000. However many people are here.
Yeah.
And Snoop was like, "Hey, cuh, the only thing that'll make that better is if you had a match." And Miz is like, "What?" He said, "You heard me, cuh. The only thing that'll make it better is if you had a match." He ain't call him cuh. I'm just adding extra to it. But he was like, "The only thing that'll make it better is if you have a match." And next thing you know, Pat Mac's music hit, and the building is going crazy. And I'm like, "Oh, it's Pat Mac." So they started doing the usual tiny ball. They are paying attention to Mrs. Balls way too much for me at this point. I don't even hear Maurice talk about his nuts this much, and that's his wife. But they are, yeah. So they start talking about his balls, and Snoop's like, "Look, man, you here? We got a ref. Go ahead and get it started. I'll be back, cuz. I'll be back." Now he did call him cuz at that part. I'll be back, cuz. I'll be back. You know what I mean? And the match just got started. And I like with somebody. I was in a Discord, and there happens to be a wrestling room in there, so everybody's in there. And somebody's like, "Yo, make this fire? Let Stone Cold come out and just stun all three of these dudes."
That would be kind of funny.
I was like, you know what? For a filler segment, I'll take that. But if y'all about to give us a full-fledged match, let's hurry this up because we got business to take care of.
Yeah. Well, McAfee wins the matchup with the Punk kick after he gets some help from the guy. I forgot.
George Little.
Yeah, for the 49ers.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's just get this match over and like that because I was like, it was just not helping in my house. So I was like, okay, so Pat McAfee won the match.
Somebody heard you say we was doing good on time. And was like, we gotta slow this down somehow.
We gotta stretch it. So then,
right,
we get to the main event, which is for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. But then we get also promo for Philly, where they come in our hometown next year. We gotta find a way to get there.
Absolutely.
We gotta find a way.
I know how to get there. We take the train to Broad Street.
Yes.
You know what I mean? take the express.
Yeah, look, bro.
You know what I mean?
We
I know what you said. We gotta get it there, man.
We gotta get them tickets. I don't know how, where, what.
I don't even know when they're gonna sell, but they announced it, so the clock has started ticking.
More than likely, they're gonna start selling them probably just within the next couple weeks.
Yeah, so we gotta find a way. So we putting that overtime.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos. First off, they bring out Lil Uzi Vert.
He was so
I was
upset.
like, what the hell? I say, because...
Why didn't y'all save him for next year?
Please don't.
Same thing with Kevin Hart. What are y'all doing here?
Well, we know why Kevin Hart here. So they want his they want his best friend to come.
Yeah. They like, maybe if you come, he'll come sniffing around.
so I was thinking like, because I did not know Lil Uzi Vert was from Philly.
You really had to stop saying his name like that.
So how you supposed to say his name?
Yeah, he went to my high school.
Why you put so much emphasis on the Uzi? You're so old.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Uzi went to my high school, man. So.
He did.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
I want the Lincoln, so that's the rival. Okay, so
I didn't go to either one.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't care about that high school down the street. They got all the nice cut bushes in the front that say Northeast. I don't give a fuck about that. We got a whole fucking new building. Damn.
But yes, he is from here.
Hey, listen, don't get mad at us because nobody celebrated your golf championship title, Wilma. Like, what are we doing?
Man, hanging up there and nobody still care. I don't cut so much dust.
That's a daggone shame.
It's all good though. It's all good. So still don't make me like Lil Uzi Vert. So
I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, yo, at this point we doing whatever. Like, why is my man here? Yo?
There was no reason. I was like, I guess this replaced the halftime show they normally would have. The only pro to this I can say is at least I know what this song is. Because they always have somebody come out and do something. I'm like, who the bleepity bleep is this?
Yeah, that's true. Had one of these random Bo Bice people pull up. Like, yo, what are you singing?
Like the Hardy guy? Who was he and what was that song?
Oh, God. Yeah, that was painful. So, but he comes out and he does his shit.
He does his thing, does a little dance.
And then it's to bring out the Usos?
Come on now. Are you surprised?
No, but I'm just sitting there thinking like, all right. I was sitting there thinking, I was asking my wife, I was like, is this what Philly got the guy out of everything? This is what Philly got the. Oh, I'm about to say because I don't need all this little Uzi Vert.
What you gotta stop saying his name. First of all, second of all, what's two things that as you like to call them, urban youths love?
Jeff Hardy.
Right now, I just want to rock in all white. There you go. Check and check.
Oh, yeah, because
they love all white.
These urban youths, you know what I'm saying? Look, because, God, these urban youths here, man, every year, the Usos, they be black, red, dye their hair all their color all year, but come Mania, they be
look
pulling
like they
out
about to step in the name of love and the spirit of Philadelphia.
Seriously, all the time.
Every year.
And you already know how Jimmy, but he about to get silly in Philly. So they about to draw next year.
They're going to draw.
So I'm just like, but so right now, so they come out in all white, and then Kevin Owens comes out first, and then Sami Zayn comes out. The crowd goes crazy for Sami Zayn. Yeah, he's over. He got the main event as it should be. This is the first tag team main event in WrestleMania history since Hogan and Mr. T.
Wow.
That was the first WrestleMania.
Wow. No
other tag team matches ever headlined at WrestleMania.
Bro, we were like a gleam in our daddy's eyes when that
happened.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Or I was probably a gleam in his tequila shot. It's one or the other.
Please shut up.
So they come out, the crowd's going hype. So Jimmy and Sami about to start off the match, and then Jimmy like, "Nah, man, you want this?" Tags in Jay. So now it's Jay and Sami. It's gonna start the matchup. So Jay gets the upper hand on Sami, doing all the trash talking stuff to him like that. And then we go get the hot tag to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is like, all right, we doing this. He goes to the side. He goes into Swantons, both the Usos to the outside. Gives one from a frog splash. They go back in the ring. But then they hit a net break on Kevin Owens to slow him down. Then he goes for another Swanton to Jay. He gets his knees up. And Jimmy does the Uso splash on the Kevin Owens. And then he kicks out. Meanwhile, as he set him up in the corner, Jay's trying to they try to do a double team move, but then Sami comes and gives a brain buster to Jay on the apron. And I was like, the tide is turning. But now we get back in the ring, and then all of a sudden, Owens is taken out, and then Sami is getting he got a double super kick in the back of the head. Sami kicks out. Then he gets another double super kick, one on one side of the face, one on the other side of the face. If y'all Power Rangers fan, remember Power Rangers movie? Double whammy? So, yeah, they hit that. Then they go for the 1D. But Owens pulls Jimmy Uso out the ring and starts attacking him while Sami goes for this roll-up powerbomb. And they almost got it, but Jay kicks out. The Usos fight Owens because Owens about to powerbomb Jimmy through the table while he's on it. Some 2K shit, right? Mm-hmm. So Jay gets on there. Then he gave Owens a double spine buster through the other announce table. So now Sami's in the ring by himself. He gets 1D and Sami kicks out. Now everybody's just like, oh, now everybody's getting hyped. Jay gives Sami a haluva kick of his own, and then, but as he's too much trash talking, Sami hits an explosive suplex to Jay in the corner. He goes and gets the hot tag. Owens hits two power bombs, one on Jay, one on Jimmy, and then hits the cannonball. And then Sami hits a haluva kick on Jimmy and a stunner to Jay Uso. And then, but then, everything goes for kick, does a kick out, excuse me. Then there's a stare down. They do the fights, and then Sami gets taken out, and then Owens is taken out and get a double Uso splash. Now, Owens kicks out. Owens gets a double super kick in the corner. He slides down. So Jay sets him up on the tie rope for a superplex. Jimmy is on the apron. He gets pulled down by Sami Zayn. And then Owens does this little package suplex that he does to Jay on the tie rope. And then he tags in Sami. And Sami, as Jay is getting up in the corner, hits a haluva kick on Jay, who falls right to his chest like Kevin Owens did. Sets him back up, hits another haluva kick. And as Jimmy comes in, Owens says, stunner, takes out Jimmy, and hits a third haluva kick on Jay Uso. 1, 2, 3. Owens and Sami win the titles from the Usos. People was in the audience crying. Mm-hmm. They was in the audience legit crying. So I was like, oh my God, you got to be. I was like, this is, it's a captain of a story. How great they build up that story and everything like that. It was finally the end to this chapter. Because I'm telling you, the Jay and Roman stuff ain't over yet. It's about to heal since they lost their belts, and the Tribal Chief ain't gonna be too hype about that. So I already know Q was mad because he got to go with his bloodline, but Sami and Kevin,
he was smart enough to get him off the fantasy.
Yeah. So how was this match to y'all, and which one did y'all like better? Because I think they ended on both back-to-back good matches between Rhea and Charlotte, and the Usos and Sami and KO. So. How'd y'all feel? Q, you want to go? Yeah, cause I know y'all hanging in there, but I mean,
yeah. So which one you want me to answer first? Could you ask two questions?
Damn, I did. Okay. Which match did you enjoy better?
Out of the two main events.
I mean, because out the last one, because I thought they really brought the show home really well.
So yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because that. First off, the other tag team match, the 8-man tag match, I went in there with the lowest of hopes. Because what are y'all finna do? And that match was actually really good. Mm-hmm. And then Charlotte and Rhea did what they were supposed to do. And then that main event, I mean, that's just primetime storytelling. I gotta go with my boys, man. I gotta go with that bloodline.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good matchup. Thumbs up show for night one. I really hope, because night one, the thing I'm always scared about, night two has all the matches that I'm expecting to be bangers. For the triple threat intercontinental match, the Hell in a Cell match, the main event, of course. You know, those are all the matches I'm just like, they got to knock out the park, because that's what I'm expecting them to do. I hope it's like I get too excited, like this is an underwhelming type thing, but I really think that it's going to be dope for night two. So we got stay tuned for all that. So, thumbs up. Is that a thumbs up from everybody before we get up out of here?
Definitely.
Yeah, Lady Sketch. Thumbs up for you.
For the first night.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely, because remember, I was trashing the first night. Listen, I'm eating crow.
First night.
Because I was trashing, because on paper, I'm like, nah, comparing the two cards, they got the bang. I'm like, the bangers is on night two, which is still true. However, they shut me up.
They did a good job tonight.
Yeah, so
I enjoyed the show.
So I don't know if Sue come back tomorrow night or whatever the case may be, but I think it was a successful night, and I'm looking forward to seeing night two. I hope night two can deliver just as good. So, guys, so today was a little bit of a rush job for the live stream, because I was working all day. That I came home and I had to take the notes for the show. I was just doing so much stuff today. I didn't even, because y'all looking at the live stream right now, I don't even have my overlay on my. It's just a regular video of me talking. I usually have an overlay to sell the things a little bit more, and I apologize for that. Put this stuff out. I know I didn't get the chance to promote the whole live stream and stuff like that. So tomorrow night two is not going to be like that. Tomorrow we're gonna have Quattro on. I want to have my overlay going. I'm gonna have the thing already prepared and stuff like that. So we ain't got to worry about this. So I do apologize for the quick rush job for what's tonight. So everybody who was able to sit there and join us on this live stream, I appreciate you guys out there, and please come back tomorrow night for night two. And I know it's late, you know what I'm saying, we it's almost like 1:40 in the morning and stuff like that, but you know, I figure they ain't know I want to record tonight and edit and try to render and have it to tomorrow. I'm like, we're gonna go live tomorrow. Now I'm off on Monday, so I'm gonna be real excited for night two. So I'm ready to go up into that, and send it with Quadro. He's off, so we about to go here and do all this stuff like that. So so it was good. So I appreciate all you guys being patient with me and stuff like that. So we about to get up out of here. I know my co-hosts are sleepy right now, so I appreciate them battling through. Look, I knew that was going to happen. I was just like, but you know what? Look, it's Wrestlemania, so I definitely want to talk about it, because I knew it's going to be one of the kind of reviews that's going to be too long to edit and stuff like that. So
for sure, man. Listen, y'all, come back tomorrow so we can talk about Edge's funeral. Because he's getting cooked.
He ain't ready for that demon. Now, if he comes out with Gangrel and Christian and do a brew thing,
he's still getting cooked. He's just getting cooked with a dope entrance.
So, I'll just say, I didn't feel about going to put Edge to sleep tomorrow night. And I'm sorry, man. Bye to the Tribal Chief. Cody gonna finish the story, bro. Cody gonna finish the story.
I don't think so.
Okay, it's going to be an interesting conversation. So, man, check that out, stuff like that. So, once again, guys, I appreciate you guys joining us and everything like that. So, once again, man, this is NC, the place we chose from Mr. Andy. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow. We're going to be way more prepared, way more ready for you guys. Post all stuff down the live stream. We can talk afterwards and do all stuff. I'm going to be ready in a week. I'm going to be prepared for this. Just tomorrow is not going to be like it was today at all. So, I'm going to be ready. So make sure you guys do all that stuff. Once again, it's NC Place Between Home and Sandy, the man, the myth, the reality, revolutionary, Q Flow the rookie.
All right, y'all be good, man. Night two, we coming.
Yeah, and the greatest sketch, lady sketch.
It's been real.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Primetime. If Primetime's able to do tomorrow, he'll join in. We can have a big, healthy conversation, something that I would love to have. The more the merrier when it comes to the WrestleMania and stuff like that. So we about to get up out of here, guys. See y'all for night two. Enjoy the rest of the night.